Welcome to Witcher 3. This is a new series for me for the channel. I have played Witcher a couple times, completed it a couple times, and I decided I'm going to do this, but I'm starting it from Novigrad. So Geralt's already gone through White Orchard and Velen. There's a couple things left in Velen. The Cure Metz quest line, that type of thing, are still there, but we did the Baron and all that. I honest to God, I hate Velen. But Novigrad is where it really picks up, and Novigrad is where I really start to like the game. So I am doing that as far as the videos that I'm going to do for the channel. So Geralt is just getting into Novigrad, and he's looking for his old buddy Triss. Where is Triss?
Spare a copper or two.
So he's running through town as much as he can because he's so excited to see Triss.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
Yeah, Geralt's
3.
a pretty imposing figure. I mean, I just love how these guys that are unarmed or whatever,
Calm now.
you know, they just see him with his little crossbow and his
Plenty for
swords.
everyone.
And,
I'm
you
not
know,
a thief.
Sawed off!
Looking for the sorceress who lived here.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest
So
of them.
he had to shoot the guy in the face with his crossbow for them to play along.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumor
Now,
has
if
it,
you are
it's a place for freaks
new to
and
Witcher,
oddities.
if you happen to be new
You'd
to
fit
Witcher,
in well there.
my advice is
Maybe.
play the game.
Thing is,
Witcher 3
gotta
is
know how to get there.
it's
Say
timeless.
you've gotta get there
You know,
through the sewer,
there's a few
but you've
quirks
gotta
with the
enter
engine.
outside of town.
A few of the
You know
mechanics kind
where
of suck, but
exactly.
I can't think of a better story I found in gaming. I mean, my favorite game probably of all time is Red Dead Redemption. But the story of The Witcher is just incredible.
Mean to say the local beggars have a
And
king?
if you watch the
Crown,
Netflix series and that was your
scepter, and all
introduction to The Witcher, then I think you'll find that the game story is just so much better.
For a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God.
You might notice that I have
Thieving vermin
several
to the
mods here.
confession chamber.
I'll list them in the description, the ones that I use. I'll probably be adding and moving some around as we
Think
go
that gives
along.
you the right to steal her
I
property.
played Witcher on the console.
Sorcerers, like his
This
old
is on
types are
PC
By
using a
law,
controller.
The temple guard takes possession
But,
of their belongings.
Trying to
and
go
the
heavy
rule
on the
of law
graphic
still
mods, and
holds
you
in
can see that
Novigrad.
they look pretty good. I'm particularly happy with the shadows. You can see the shadow mods are
You know
really
a bat
good.
can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters.
That's
And
our
as bats
monsters.
sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Okay, I'm out of here. Bye.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will.
Gonna
Sooner
go
or later,
Johnny
your
Rambo
sword
on him.
always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
All right. There's the Chamber of Commerce welcome for Geralt. And he still doesn't know where Triss is. So he's got to find where did she go. So he thinks she's in the Putrid Grove. The only way he's going to get to the Putrid Grove, though, is to follow thieves. Because that's where they take their loot.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Been to Vizima. The word is, it's more like a pigsty.
Alright, so that guy left, but the yellow circles remind us that we can find a thief anywhere.
Buxom lasses from the land.
But there's always more to come.
Someone to show them around.
Oh, and this looks like one now.
They're letting in vagrants from Vellum? Why does the temple guard man the gates at all? They say he took a mound of coin for helping catch that sorcerer.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Yeah, the white hair kind of stands out. And the big swords. Alright, so we gotta follow this guy. You can see him, he's on the little mini-map up top there. And it also gives you a distance indicator how far you are from him. The game is very accommodating for this kind of stuff. So you can see how far you want to let him get ahead of you. You can see him on the map. He's not going to get lost here. He's not going to run away from us.
Holy moly.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Alright, not so hungry anymore. Oh, and thank you, thief. He waited for us. He slowed down. He said, "Okay, wait. You have a conversation going on there. I'll give you a second to catch up."
The bonny birds that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ach, Fabian, it's unhealthy, this yen for wenches.
Oop, I just made the swap. One thief gives to another. It's like a Martin Scorsese film here. Alright, let's follow this one now.
How much did they sell the magnificent property for? We've spoken of this already.
So now the thief is at the gate of the Putrid Grove. So we must get in there because we have to see the King of the Beggars. Well, we have to see Triss, but we have to go through the King of the Beggars to probably get to her.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password,
Freak Central.
Game free. Don't know it. Got to contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
That ain't gonna
Don't know the
happen.
password.
Pay up then.
50? Oh, no.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. The right
Just
level
you
words
wait.
I'd like to repay.
When's those names?
That's a pain.
More and more people come to our station clinics.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well.
Yeah, it's not too obvious, is
whether
it?
you've managed to find me, Witcher.
Yeah, there's a past between those two. Again, for those of you that know the series, you know everything. You know that happened between the two of them. But if you don't, then you just need right now. You just need to know that they have history.
Cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Menga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until
Okay, something's never changed. Politics is the same now as it was back then.
The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. 'Cause it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. 'Cause like I see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Geralt, you get wound in already. Reeled in. Like a fish.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't...
Madam,
He didn't let her finish. It's like, I don't want to hear any more of this shit, Triss.
Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
That's for you to tell me. That's why I keep looking for you. But we gotta run a couple errands with Triss.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Here's Geralt. All right, whatever. I just told you how we gotta find Ciri.
Causes?
But
What
yeah,
about
I'll
people?
go. I'll jump in there and get it.
True.
So maybe you care to dive in after that sack for me?
You win.
Stop.
It was that easy.
They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but...
If you're going to get tortured, I'm not
Take care of yourself,
tickling.
Klug.
That's not my thing. But if you're going to get tortured rather than having your bollocks crushed, I suppose that's a better way to go. All right, time to get in the basement there, Geralt.
Do that.
Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Geralt has what's called Witcher Sense for you noobs again. Witcher Sense allows him to see things that others can't, see through walls, and helps him identify loot and switches and the location of creatures, monsters, people, etc.
But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken.
Get in there,
He's been
Geralt.
forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Yeah, I don't get the dynamic on his relationships with Triss or Yennefer for that matter, but we'll see as it plays out. Alright, there's the loot he had to get. So that's Triss's bag.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
She always says that when she uses him.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
So, if you haven't figured it out, Triss did take advantage of him when he had amnesia.
I've never even intimated.
That's back before this game. I don't know if that was an issue in Witcher 2 or Witcher 1. I didn't play either one of them, but
I didn't expect
Triss
you to bring
kind of was like really selfish when it came to Geralt, and he seems to not really care that much.
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you'll resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Well, good, if you're serious. I want some
You're a
up front.
merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
That's how you negotiate.
We need to
Triss.
place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Alright, so we're going to go inside. We're going to see what's rat-related. And we're going to place these little rat traps.
Warehouse job won't wait, you know.
Some big old rats. Jeez. Yep, here's a pile of duty one.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Yeah, look what you've become. But this is because of Triss, dude. She's got you wrapped, man. Alright, so we've taken care of the rat duty.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
That's my
Came
secret,
a day
by the
he
way.
lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel
It's
pain
easier
in
just
them
to
again.
mock everything.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth,
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe.
So, tell me how Yen's
Yep,
doing.
that took a
How do you know I found
really
her?
radical turn.
You didn't answer my question.
Yep, Yen.
How's Yen?
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind.
She's already
got
pissed
my
at it. Playing me like a fiddle, Geralt. Jesus. Dude.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Alright, party time. Come on, Geralt. Kick some ass.
Kill you. They killed him.
Finishing move.
That bastard hired me on the
Job.
assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy.
Let's go, Brandon.
Spare me, good man.
Come on, say it, Geralt.
Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double.
Nice.
Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Let's get at him.
Thanks, Geralt.
Hey, nothing but a thing.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about
Which I
Ciri.
could have told you earlier, but
just
I
got
waited
an
until you
idea.
did me favors
There's an
first.
environmencer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Keir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt.
Yeah, nice seeing you, Triss. I'm sure we'll catch
should
you
go
later.
now, before
So,
Corrine goes back
like,
into hiding
subscribe,
somewhere.
click
What if I
notify,
want to find you?
I
and
live in
let's see what
Abyss,
Geralt's
near
up
the fish
to
market.
in the next episode.
Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.